Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So you may have seen some posts on Facebook where Cryptic Studios, or Neverwinter, were hinting at the upcoming new companion and mount with the Module 26 Lockbox. And we now finally have it confirmed. We are indeed getting a unicorn mount and a Barbarian Companion. Now, if you missed out on this and don't understand what was going on, you can watch Aster's video here, where he explains the different sneak peeks that they were leaking on Facebook that had reverse audio, and we were ending up with, a good guess of getting a Barbarian Companion and mount. And we can read through this blog, and it's indeed confirmed, and we can see what kind of bonuses they're going to provide us. We can see the mount is an account-wide mythic mount, very good, and it's giving you, some interesting powers there. As the combat power, your unicorn charges in, stunning just one single target and dealing damage. Control immune targets will take additional damage. And then she casts an aura, enhancing combat advantage for party members within 50 feet. The magnitude, 1125, that's off. I assume this is probably going to be upwards of nearly 3,000 because the combined rating's only listed at 1,350, when normally if you have a mythic mount with 100% bolster, your equip power will have a combined rating of 2,700. So it's at least under a half. So with 100% bolster, this mount will have 2,250 magnitude plus 450 if the target is control immune, and so that's 2,700 magnitude plus the kind of useless 5% combat advantage. Nobody wants to make a build with only 85% combat advantage for everything outside of the end of an artifact call. And the equip bonus is when you use your daily power, you gain 4,500 critical strike for 10 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds. Again, also nothing impressive there. I guess it's just fashion. Although, keep in mind, it does have 4 slots, with a crescent, an enlightened, universal, and then the preferred being barbed. So with this, you should be able to get Master's Precision, Mender's Covenant, Executioner's Covenant, unfortunately without the preferred, Accursed Resolve, Tactician's Restoration, again without the preferred, Cavalry's Warning with the preferred, Barbarian's Revelry without the preferred, Slayer's Bloodlust with the preferred, and that's it. So then we go down to the companion, Bobby the Barbarian. This guy has the player bonus of providing hit points and defense, 4.5% defense. That's interesting. I guess that's maximum, but still 4.5% is a little bit more than you would normally gain. For example, a HP bonus companion would give you 15,000 and 3.8%. I guess they're making the stats a little bit off. I must say the tooltips on these are not very great pictures. But with that aside, it's also going to have the enhancement of increasing your deflect and deflect severity, 3.75%, maximum 7.5%. He is account wide. We don't know what he's going to perform in combat. That would have to be tested. So overall, okay, great in terms of it being a representation of back with the Dungeons and Dragons TV show that they had back in the 1980s, where you had 2 of the main characters was that unicorn and then the barbarian. Although the unicorn was a lot smaller and cuter, I would have assumed she'd be more of a companion than a mount, but Then for the lockbox itself, they seem to have made a few changes. They're going to now have it that the amount of trade bars you're getting on RNG at random chance is going to be less. You're only getting 500 at a 1 in 100 chance. You're only getting 250 at a 1 in 50 chance, and you're only getting 100 in a 1 in 15 chance. This has been changed from what we currently see, where you would get 1,000 in 1 in 100 chance. So, been slightly changed. However, it's actually for the better. You might think it's a nerf, but it's an actual improvement, because you will now guaranteed obtain between 10 and 18 trade bars per box. And of course, you'll need an enchanted key to open this. Now, many thanks to Xrelia for doing the math on this. You can see it is an improvement just slightly, because you're obtaining guaranteed trade bars throughout from every single box you open, 10 to 18, and you're still obtaining the chance to obtain some bonus trade bars like 1 in 100, 1 in 15, 1 in 50. So on average, you're obtaining nearly 2.5 more trade bars per box, which equates to nearly 600 more trade bars after you open 250. So yes, it's actually an improvement to the trade bars. And you may have seen that on the previous server, the change has already been implemented on the Magnificent Resurgent lockbox. You can see that it now will have bonus trade bar drops of 500 to just 100. You're still obtaining the guaranteed trade bars throughout of 250, 1000, 2000, but this again used to be 1000 trade bars, 500 trade bars, and 125 trade bars, as per the tooltip of like the Atramentus lockbox right now. But since they are now actually drop, as per the tooltip, between 10 to 18 per box. When we do actually open this box, you'll see what I mean. Like, that's the second reward you're obtaining there. Open another, you're always getting these trade bars plus the other reward. Excellent decision in my opinion. You can get like then the random chance to get 100 plus then the 10 there, and so they're just balancing a little bit. It looks like a nerf because the maximum of 1/100 is now only 500 trade bars instead of 1000. But again, the math checks out that you will be obtaining a little bit more trade bars and more reliably overall. So that's everything we know right now of the upcoming Mountain Companion and the lockbox changes with module 26. So that will be affecting this lockbox as per what you can see here, and the Magnificent lockbox, which you may have seen already the updates to that. But don't fear, the trade bars are not getting nerfed. They're actually getting a bit of a buff. More guaranteed drops of trade bars, plus overall, more likely you will get more than you did before. So a special thank you to all these channel members for their added support. You can support me for as little as €1 a month by clicking the join button down below. So we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.